Hello, so today's video I want to talk to you about being your own boss. So over the past 10 years this is something that has become just one of those common dreams and really tied up with the idea of freedom and being able to work where you want and when you want and being able to travel around the world and work from your laptop on the beach, which by the way practically is quite tricky. Getting sand in your laptop is really not a good thing, because being your own boss is not for everyone. Just in the same way as marriage isn't for everyone, being a parent isn't for everyone, living in a city isn't for everyone, living in the countryside isn't for everyone, monogamy isn't for everyone. So it's the same with being your own boss. Being your own boss isn't for everyone. So the things that I look at, and if you are considering it, you're dreaming about it, you're wondering, could I? Am I the kind of person that could be my own boss? I want to go through some of the assumptions about having your own business and being your own boss that people often have, to kind of break them down so you can see a lot more clearly whether this is something that you do want to explore further. So first of all, let me say, I absolutely love having my own company, being my own boss. I have been doing it for over a decade and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. I could not be employed. Me with a boss has never worked out well. Me with authority, I was fine with it at school, but by the time I got through school, I was like, I am done with being told what to do. So it doesn't surprise anyone that I don't like the idea of having a boss, and that I've clashed with my bosses so badly when I was in my 20s. So for me, I just know, there's no other way I have to be my own boss. It's not that clear cut for everyone. And let me tell you, being your own boss, while you have a lot of freedom, and you really do, you also have stresses and challenges that you won't find in employment. So you don't know. You are fully responsible for being the one to bring in money to live off, month by month, week by week, and year by year. Now, I relish that challenge. I enjoy it. Sometimes I'm like, oh God, I've got to get in an injection of cash. Where's it going to come from? But I use it to kind of inspire my creativity. I get playful with it. For some people, it is too stressful. They don't relish it. They don't enjoy the challenge. And being your own boss can be a hugely stressful experience. So I don't want that to put you off, because I have been doing it, like I say, for over 10 years, and it has its ups and downs, and you have your moments of like, shit, am I going to make the rent this month? Not now, but in the early days. But either you're up for that challenge and you can handle and tolerate that level of stress, or actually maybe it's not just for you. You've also got to know that in order to be your own boss and to drum up business, you have to get out there and you have to find ways to attract in clients. Now, there are so many different ways of doing this. If you're a natural introvert and you're not big into like socializing and meeting new people, that is absolutely fine. And a lot of people are put off by the thought that they have to be great at networking and getting out there and hustle, hustle, hustle. No way, there are so many ways to attract in an audience, and introverts can do it just as well as extroverts. Okay, so if you have an assumption about what it would take to find clients or to find business, then I really encourage you to explore all sorts of different ways of doing marketing and sales. And there are some brilliant resources out there, particularly for introverts. But also, if you hate the idea, like, oh God, no, I wouldn't like to sell myself, and I was absolutely that person. I learned a lot from Marianne Cantwell, author of Be a Free Range Human, about how to really turn marketing and attracting in new clients into something that is as much of an enjoyable experience as delivering whatever service or whatever product it is that you're offering to the world. So there are so many different ways to market what you do and draw in customers. That said, it is really important that you do enjoy that as a challenge, because you're going to have to put a lot of energy into that. So if actually you don't enjoy being visible, you don't enjoy going out there and meeting people and expressing your message in whatever way, some people do it through writing, some people do it through video. I love doing it through podcasts and making connections and reaching out to people. If you don't enjoy any of that stuff, if you explore all the different ways people draw in customers and sell products and none of it appeals, then it may well be that running your own business isn't for you. But it's really important to unpack, well, what is it about running your own business that really appeals to you? Is it the ability to work from home? Is it flexible hours? Is it autonomy and freedom? Because you can find those within employment. It has to be with the right company, or maybe it's as a consultant, maybe it's on a retainer, maybe you are freelance, you're a consultant and you do get to work from home or wherever you want to and have autonomy that way. But it could be that you find a job that really encourages flexible working. These days, so often I say to clients who are getting frustrated, who hate working in an office environment, and again, that's me, cannot do it, go and have a conversation with your boss and find out if you can work from home. And someone might be like, well, I actually don't want to work from home either because I get distracted by the things I have to do and suddenly it's 12 o'clock and I haven't done any work. Okay, well, where would you like to work from? Would you like to work from a co-working space or maybe a cafe? If you need to be at work because you need to be going to meetings, work from a cafe down the road or a library down the road if you like the quiet, so that then if you need to, you can easily pop back into the office within 5 minutes. There are always ways of getting what you need from a job where you are being employed. And of course then you have so much time and energy when you are employed because you know how much money you're going to get each month. So you don't have to do finding the clients, drumming up business, going through the lulls of, say, holiday periods of like, oh God, there's less people around buying this stuff, or whatever period it is where there are lulls. You don't have to be dealing with that stuff. So then actually you have extra time and energy to be focusing on other things outside of work. So it's really important when it comes to exploring the idea of running your own business and being your own boss that you remember two things. First of all, it really isn't for everyone, and you can find the freedom and the autonomy and the variety and the flexibility that you want within employment. But also if you're put off by the idea of it because you think, oh, I'm going to have to be like networking and hustle all the time, it doesn't have to be like that. Some people love that energy. Some people love that buzz. A lot of people don't, who are very successfully running their own businesses. So check your assumptions, explore, find people running business in a way that inspires you, but also don't buy into this idea that, with becoming your own boss becomes total freedom and it's suddenly, that is the dream. Also challenge your assumptions about that dream. If you have any questions about that, just pop me an email, hello@selinabarker.com, and I'm really happy to talk more to you about it and take your questions. And if you're interested in hiring me as your career change coach, then head on over to selinabarker.com and check out the coaching programs I offer, or again, just drop me an email. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.